Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Dave, this is ScotsToys, and on this channel we cover Lego investing, our Bricklink store, and general resale. Today's episode we're going to be covering a little bit about the general resale side of my business. I've got an interesting sale from last week that created a fun challenge. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into what sold last week, and that is a large, really large Thomas & Friends Turbo Jungle Track or something like that, I think, or Jumbo Turbo Track, I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. We sold it for $130 plus, I think, $48 shipping or $47.96. It was something pretty crazy. It was the only sale for this last week. So if you don't get what the interesting challenge is, it's related to that $48 shipping charge. So this box weighed roughly, I think it ended up shipping at about 7.5 pounds, which isn't necessarily where the challenge was. It had to do with the length of the box. It was 26 or 27 inches long, I believe, and I didn't have a box that would fit in. So I had to go through a process that apparently people call FrankenBox. Okay, so we are about to attempt a crazy Frankenstein project. What we have is an item that sold that I don't have a box the proper size for. So what we're going to have to do is make one. Okay, so you can see here that we have this Thomas & Friends track set. It's called Turbo Jungle Set. This is a set I got at clearance. I've probably already talked about it, but I got this on clearance at Target. It's been sitting around a while. We sold this pretty good value. It's really heavy, 26 inches long, and I don't have a box that long. So what we're going to have to do is make a box for it. And what I've done is I've gone and I found a couple Lego boxes. And in this case, I'm using some LG3s. And the reason that I chose the LG3s is that the short side of the box, and you can test fit it basically just by taking your set and laying it on top of it. The short side of the box gives it about another ½ inch of space on each side. And the long end of the box ends up covering a little bit more than half of the total length of the Thomas set. So by taking two of them, combining them together, I believe we can manage to make up a box to properly fit this set. I guess the height, I will say that height of the box here is 6 inches, which happens to be the height of the LG3s as well. And that's pretty much all I did. I went and I looked through my boxes that I had. I tend to keep the shipping materials from all the old sets. Just figured out what I think I can use to piece this together. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And I think what might be a really good way is if you open these boxes. Yeah. So on one of the sides, there is a single piece in one of the corners that's glued together to keep your box together, to allow it to fold into a square. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and open that up so that we can have the start of a larger box here. And so we're going to do the same for the other box. Right here, we're going to look for that same side. We're going to peel that apart. And so now what I can do with my mad building skills is I can throw the dang box down. What's going on with that? one FrankenBox that now measures 27.5 by 6 by 14.5. I'm going to call that a win. I hope you enjoyed watching me frantically figure out how to ship this particular item. Took a little bit of figuring out, but I think if you approach it by finding a box that already gets you at least one or two of the dimensions, it's going to help a ton. Okay, whew. Now that we got that done, why don't we go and share with you the sales that we had for this week. So I hope you really enjoyed seeing how we made the FrankenBox. Before we go, here's the sales information for this week. The one Turbo Jungle Track, whatever the item was called, sold for $177.95. That's everything out the door. It had an item cost. This was an item I picked up from Target, and I believe it was about $40. I don't know anymore because we bought it so long ago. It may have been $35 or it may have been $45. I just went ahead and averaged it out to $40 cost. We paid total fees on eBay of $22.63. The heavy hitter was by far the shipping, which was $48.62 is what it actually cost me, which gives us a average fee of 12.72% and a total net profit of $66.70 after everything's said and done. I'm pretty happy with it. It was actually one of the toys that we had just kind of laying around, so it cleared out a lot of space. You'll be seeing that we're going to be listing a bunch more stuff because this weekend we are clearing out the kids' toy area. We got to thin it down. It's taken over too much of my basement, and I need more room, clearly. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. If you haven't already, please go ahead and click on the like button below. Leave us a comment down below. Would love to hear if you have any questions about general resale, eBay, Amazon, Lego investing, pretty much anything. Feel free, ask it in the comment section, and I'll do my best to go ahead and feature that in an upcoming episode. If you haven't already, please go ahead, click on the subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you know when our videos actually go live. So on that note, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next video. Bye.